Now, here's of course where we see, oh, excuse me. Fun fact, that's actually a cowboy knife. That's basically a sentient knife. It's actually a pretty cool effect for the time. And then we get this text called Paraphrase of Redemption for Cranston as a man's struggle against evil. The Tolkien taught him to cloud men's minds, fog of vision, and through force of concentration, leaving visible only the only thing he can never hide, his shadow, which is which I believe is actually taken from Professor under Cranston returned to his homeland, the most wretched layer of villainy we know as. It was New York City, 7 years later. The movie takes place in 1931. It actually has a pretty unique visual style. It's 1930s. It does kind of resemble Batman. If you kind of think about it, it kind of resembles Batman. Except the 1930s, except the 1930s pulp setting does kind of different help differentiate a lot from Now, as everyone knows, after the success of Tim Burton's Batman, there was a lot of superhero movies that were trying to emulate its style. You had the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990. You had Darkman. You had Dick Tracy. You had The Crow, of course, which came out the same year as this movie. Funnily enough, except that movie is way more popular than this movie. I mean, Shadow for many years, it's a cult favorite of a lot of people, but and then you also had so you had the kind of superheroes that were trying to emulate Tim Burton's the style that Tim Burton did with Batman. Except a lot of them kind of failed because they were adapting characters that weren't very popular. Like this is kind of when studios were trying to figure out the ways to make superhero franchises that didn't involve DC Comics characters. Around this time, a lot of studios were kind of reluctant to pick up Marvel Comics characters because they were kind of viewed as massive risks at the time. Characters like Iron Man, Thor were viewed as massive risks at the time. X-Men and Spider-Man were ways away from getting feature film adaptations around this point. And then, so a lot of series around this time were trying to pick up old pulp heroes to turn into film franchises. Oh, the voice of the show is actually kind of interesting. He kind of sounds like a villain, honestly. He actually would makes a great supervillain voice. He actually makes a great supervillain voice. Al Bolin, considering he's kind of a real life supervillain, honestly, in real life. I mean, I honestly, could have actually made a pretty good Doctor Doom if you think. Could have actually made a pretty good Doctor Doom, honestly. If they made a fantastic. I mean, you, you, that's when you see a shadow. It's kind of a little fuzzy. It's kind of hard to make out because